Hey, welcome to another episode of Sex and Grits, where steez is my expertise and fashion is my passion. Will Barbie save Gap? Today, we're going to take a look at and explore Gap's ambitious pursuit of cultural relevance by appointing Mattel's COO, Richard Dickson, as new Chief Executive Officer. Seems like a very appropriate thing to touch on with the crazy yet expected success of the Barbie film starring Ryan Gosling and my girl, Margot Robbie. I still haven't seen it yet, so don't judge me, but with Barbie's unprecedented success serving as inspiration for Dickson's hire, he's coming into a shitstorm with Gap as they've been battling layoffs. Their stock has lost over 70% the last year, and no one's really wearing it or excited about it.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
And I think you all remember that Gap and Kanye West terminated a 10-year contract last year.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to argue with people that are broker than me about money.
So, let's unpack Richard Dickson's remarkable journey from the fashion industry to the helm of Mattel, where he orchestrated a remarkable turnaround for the Barbie franchise. So, he was formerly the CEO of Jones Group, which was the parent company to Polo by Ralph Lauren before his move to Mattel. So, he has some experience in fashion. And his appointment as the new CEO, it's raised a lot of hopes with shareholders, but honestly, can Dickson replicate that magic at a larger entity like Gap? I guess we'll see. But through the lens of the Mattel playbook that made Barbie so successful, here's some of the pillars that really helped him. So number one, from understanding brand purpose to launching inclusive product innovations and creating cultural buzz through strategic collaborations, the Mattel playbook holds valuable lessons for Gap's transformation. Like I said, Gap's path to revival won't be without its challenges.
Nobody said it was easy.
And we talked about declining sales and Gap's existential crisis and struggle to find its brand identity is going to make his task that even taller. So, as Dickson settles into his new role, he'll have to employ the Mattel strategy or playbook to clothing brands instead of toys, obviously.
You're losing your right-hand man, Anon, in Richard Dickson. He's decided to accept the role over at Gap. I mean, it's a tough loss, right?
Yeah, Richard is a friend. He's a colleague. We've been doing this together since I joined the company, and we've had a great run. We wish him success. He's a great executive. And one of his greatest accomplishments at Mattel was to develop and build a very strong team around him.
While the fashion industry presents its unique challenges, Dickson's experience and vision offer hope for refreshing Gap's merchandise and really just tapping into its intellectual property. Furthermore, it's going to be important for him to strike that balance between meaningful collaborations and a strong merchandise strategy, something Gap has struggled with in the past. This has been completely different, contrasting Barbie's impressive array of collaborations with Gap experiences. So Dickson's journey at Gap will also involve navigating the influence of the Fisher family, and we'll have to see how much influence and runway they'll allow him to have. But there's potential though. They hired him for a reason. It's fueled by his ambition and success with Barbie and Mattel, and really drawing parallels between the two iconic brands. He can highlight that cultural significance between the brands need to evolve in these changing times. So wrapping up here, I think we've acknowledged that replicating Barbie's phenomenon at Gap won't be an easy feat, but Gap's rich history and memorable campaigns will offer a foundation to build upon. Let me know what you think. Can Barbie save Gap?